Hi guys, I want to do a quick update on the plant trade that Suzette and I did. This is about 3 months on the latest one and about 6 months I guess on the other, so I kind of tried to put them all together. And first of all though, I wanted to show you that the mosaic table is done except for the base, which is black, and come spring I plan on taking it out, sanding it up, and I will spray paint it white. But for now it's going to have to stay black because I can't spray paint outside in the cold. So here we go. This is the Rip Salas that she sent, and we are not sure of the exact name. There were a couple different names on it, so anyway, she sent me another one that looks very much like it. It's doing good. It's getting new growth points. Kind of hard to see them, but in the sunlight you can see them easily, or more easily. This is another one. Oh, sorry, that she sent, and actually she sent them and they both had the same name, so we're not sure which is which, but yeah, it's got new growth on it too. It's doing good. And this is the Don Miller begonia, duh. And it looks good. It lost a few leaves and now it's getting some new leaves in. It's a pretty one. Let me move these back out of the way a little bit. Oops. And this is the Hoya Bella, and she's a bit sun-stressed because she was outside at Suzette's all the time, all summer, and she's pretty, doing well. I think she's getting some new growth here, doing pretty good. And this is the curly, I believe it's a cactus. Curly cactus. Yeah, cacti. And she's got new growth on the ends here. And this backward piece, it grew out and then grew back. So, but it's long and started growing into the soil, so I had to move it because it was rotting the tip. This is all new right here. And I think there's a new little piece right there I can see in person, but I don't think I can capture it on the camera. Maybe right, if I can find it with my finger, right there. And I love that one. I think it's so cute. And then this is the Antherium Tweed, and she said that hers did the same. I've got one more stem of it still rooting, waiting, and this is getting a new leaf, but she said hers does the same thing. They grow out, they get green, they turn yellow, they fall off, and they grow a new set of leaves. So we'll see. I like the plant though. It's really cool when it's looking good. And then this is the Ruby Cascade, and she is starting to cascade. And she had kind of a rough go getting going, but both legs of her are coming along pretty good now. And the leaves are kind of big. I was surprised. I thought they stayed little, but for the size of what came, they're kind of big. I like it. It's a pretty plant. It likes the bright sun. And this is the Moonlight Truvia. And I just moved it into higher light, and so it's, I believe it's more silver is coming into it. That's a new leaf right there, and a very new leaf, and it's getting ready to unfurl another one. And let me get another one. Oh. All right, this is the Philodendron Pedatum, and this thing is growing, 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 growing more. I'm going to have to chop her down so that it doesn't just get to be one long, tall, leggy stem. I'm waiting for this leaf here to unfurl before I cut it and propagate it. And Suzette said to cut it down low on the moss pole, otherwise it shoots out from where you caught it, and I'll be right back where I started from in a short period of time. Let me step back and you can kind of get the scope of the whole thing. It's getting pretty tall. That moss pole that it's on is a foot tall, a little over a foot tall. And then, okay, this is the Philodendron Mexicanum, and she had a rough ride getting here. And the main stem, it was a long, skinny one, like the Pedatum, but it broke in shipping, so I rooted it, and now it's putting out. This is the mother stalk that had good roots on it. It was a planted plant, but you know, so now it's starting over again down low, which is nice. It's getting a new growth, so I'm really happy with that. And leaves are, they're supposed to get ears on them. This one kind of has ears on it, and it's a long strappy leaf in the middle, but they're babies, so you know, we'll see what the next go round does. And this is the Florida red stem, Philodendron Florida red stem. Beautiful plant, just beautiful. And this is a new leaf, and I'm not sure why it yellowed there. There's nothing on the back of it. It's fine. It's not thrips or anything like that. It's getting a new leaf. Maybe got mad when I repotted it or potted it up, because it was I just recently potted it in this little cup pot, so it's coming along. It'll be fine. Let me move that over there. And the Philodendron dubium is doing okay. This is kind of what it looks like when it grows up. This is the original leaf that came with it, and it's getting kind of droopy now, but it sure has a lot of new growth on it. And then I have another, if I can get a hold of it, another piece of it. Oh, there we go. It's around the corner. Oh, cat, come on now, PETA. I have another little piece of it that it was an unknown stem, and Suzette said, "Oh, that's a dubium. That's the other part." And I knew it had another part because you can see here where it broke off, but I just couldn't remember where I'd put it, and silly me, I didn't label it, but I did this time, so we're good there. And then this is the Monstera. No, it's a Philodendron, Brandy, and it sure has pretty leaves, but they're staying small. Suzette said she had the same trouble with hers, but it's growing. These are new. This is new. So I don't know. It's got something kind of. Oh, it's unfurling a leaf right there. So we'll see what happens. I moved it into higher light, and we'll see how it does in the higher light. It's in the south window, but kind of behind my mosaic stained glass window, which is mostly clear, but dodging the cat here. It does filter filter the light some. All right, which one's this one? Oh, the Composportum. It's so cute. It's got the little ears on it. Trilobe philodendron. It's got lots of little aerial roots coming out. And it looks like it's going to be another leggy one, because it too is up on a... Boy, that moss pole is really leaning. It's up on a 1 foot tall moss pole. I'm going to have to pack that in a little bit. And you can see here it's just outgrown that. And I just put them on these moss poles a couple weeks ago, and they're just shooting up like crazy. It's not the time of the year for them to be doing that, but they must like it here. And here is an Anthurium Fingers. It's doing pretty good. It's not getting any fingery things, but it has a lot of new growths coming, so I don't know. We'll keep it where it's going, and because what's there looks happy. All right, now I'm going to have to take you around with the camera because I've got just too many plants to keep piling on the table there. Oh, wait a minute. I've got some more over here. This is the Philodendron Tripartum. Love this. Love this. Beautiful leaves. And it's getting a new one right here. This one came with it. It's got the little gizzy over there, the extra leaf. And this is a Orchid Cactus. And it's doing good. It has new growth right here. I thought I saw two new. Oh, and back here, that's new. Since I've had it in my care. These were pretty much like that. I think they might have grown out a little bit longer. Yeah, you can kind of see new growth right there coming. So I think it's doing fine. And my herd of turtles, string of turtles. And yeah, it's kind of recovered from the shipping. It like the Ruby Cascade, it kind of went through a funk there for a little bit, but I think it's doing okay. I put it in that taller pot, and I filled the pot. It's Cashco, and I filled it with perlite to hold the cup up higher. I'm just trying to get it higher up because I'm not quite ready to put it in a bigger pot and let it hang. Okay, and here is a holiday cactus that she sent. I'm out of room. Well, here I am back again. I touched the wrong thing on my camera and lost it. So this is the holiday cactus that Suzette sent, and unfortunately the bloom that was on it fell off. So I'm still going to get another one right down there if I don't knock that one off too. And okay, this is the Compospartum. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly, but I'm trying. It's philodendron, and it's doing good. That moss pole is really tipping. Anyway, it looks like it's going to be another one of those high climbers, so I'm going to have to deal with that. And this is the Monstera Peru, and look at that. Boy, she is going to town. And even the new the new cutting that Suzette sent, she sent that in the second plant trade, is unfurled a new leaf. And then in the first plant trade, she's just unfurling another new leaf. And such a pretty plant. Oh, so much nice texture and really pretty. And then the Skindaptis Exotica, and she's doing great too, really getting nice big leaves. Let's see if I can get my hand under it without upsetting everything. See, they're getting pretty big for a baby plant. And all right, now I'm going to take you around. Here is the Black Pagoda lipstick plant. And some of these leaves got a little bit yellowed because I had them hanging on the other side of the plant stand, and it was getting too cold, too close to the window and too cold. So I moved her, and she's getting new leaves, and so I think it's doing all right. I don't know. I hope so, because I sure do like it. And this is the Hoya Chelsea, and I love the texture of that bumpy, I don't know. It's just a beautiful plant. And she has 3 vines. There's one here, one there, and another one over here. I think this one cutting, yes, has put out 2 vines, or maybe all 3. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see down there. I'm not sure. Don't remember. Anyway, it's doing good. And let's see. Now I'm going to have to squat down. Well, first of all, let me get this. These are the horsehead cuttings that I took off the top. The plant got too tall for where I needed to put it, and I wanted to fill in the pot a little bit more. So I made cuttings. This is just a lemon lime upright philodendron cutting that I popped off because it, again, was getting too tall. Oh, I got to get down on the floor to film this. And there's the, whoops, the mother plant that those cuttings, I'll pot them down in the bottom there when they get rooted, and they are rooting. They have about a 1/4 inch to go, and so there's that. And I think that's all of them in here. Now I'm gonna run to the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back. All right, and this is the Hoya, we believe Hoya tricolor. Oops, it's getting caught up in my chain of hearts. Just a second, let me get that out of there. There. It is getting a pink leaf. It looks brown in the camera, but it is pink for sure. I don't know why the camera's showing it brown, but anyway, there is one stem that is all green, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I don't care. Fills in the plant. It looks pretty. It's only the one. And then this is the Rhaphidophora pinnata, and it is a way cool plant. I am so loving it. Look at those brand new leaves that it just put up, and it's getting ready to do another one right here. And I guess that's all of them, I hope. Oh, I forgot the burl marks. Hang on. Let me try to not make you sick here and get back to the plant room. Julia sent me this variegated burl marks. Boy, it's a beauty. But I went ahead and put the green one in that Suzette sent me to in with it because I just like them together, and I'm trying to conserve pot space. And some people will go, oh no, but I don't care. Look at all the new growth that's coming in on this thing. This is on the green one, and see, it's all coming out of one, well, it's coming out of one stem. If I can get down there. Well, that's silly. Here we go. It's coming out of one stem that has split, and now it's going to split again. These are crazy growing plants. The variegated one did the same thing. It's putting up lots of new growth all out of one stem. And so that's about it. I just wanted to say I'm sorry I've been so long. Excuse me. I've been working outside and I'm just all plugged up. Neighbors, sweet people, gave me a deer that they prefer to eat their beef. They're cattle ranchers, and so they gave me a deer, and I had to process it. It took me about 3 days, and a fourth day to clean it all up and get the carcass, what was left, off to the dump. And so that took some time, and I've just been really busy. Well, I finished the table. That took hours and hours and hours. That fill-in, even though it isn't exciting, it takes a long time to do all those little teeny tiny pieces, and then the cleanup on it and all. So anyway, I thank you for watching and subscribing and liking if you choose. I'll catch you all later. Bye now.